Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, everyone. We are so happy to have you here today. Right now, we have CHAMPS, Distinguished Mentor Council, opting into avenues of long-term success. And Kiri, who is the Student Success Program Coordinator, will be working with us today or presenting today, along with CHAMPS Program Distinguished Mentor Council mentors, Doreen McKnight, Geryna Cochrane Sandy, Antonio Salas, and Corradeo Durden.
Awesome. Thank you, Holly. As Holly said, I'm Kiri Storlie. I'm a Student Success Program Coordinator at Ashford University here. And we are going to dive into our Distinguished Mentor Council. So without further ado, this is us to get it just an idea and a look at our faces. And then maybe each can kind of say a word about when they jump onto their slide. A quick rundown of events here for today. The who, what, when, where, why. This is kind of just everything that we do, who we are, and the guts of what the Distinguished Mentor Council is. And then Doreen will take us through some of the office positions and just kind of what that looks like, what they do. And DMC is just our acronym for the Distinguished Mentor Council. So you'll see that throughout the presentation. And then Cord will jump on and talked us through CHAMPS Connections. This is really a grassroots effort by this group. And then the Mentor Recognition Project, Antonio will give us some details on that. And then Geryna will lead us into the newsletter and best practices, another couple of projects that have really come together from this group. And then I'll close us with our social media and some different university opportunities. All right, so moving right along. So the who, our group, they're defined as mentors in the CHAMPS program. So the CHAMPS program is our peer mentoring program at the university, where high achieving mentors are taking typically newer student mentees through a series of discussions and activities, things to help them be successful in their degree. Examples like walking them to the writing center, the library, introducing them to resources, but more so really just being a peer support for them and having someone that's in their corner. And stick around, you'll be hearing from some more of our CHAMPS groups here later today. So the Mentor Council are mentors that have successfully completed 5 or more connections with a mentee they've accepted an invite to join. That's a lot of time. Usually these connections last at least 7 weeks. So 5 times they have done that and been invited to join the group. The what, this I'll kind of read verbatim because this group worked really hard on this mission. We had a couple of meetings where everyone participated in word choices. So the mission of the CHAMPS Distinguished Mentor Council is to provide CHAMPS mentors at Ashford University access to leadership advancement and personal professional development while providing additional instructive guidance to enhance the student experience for all CHAMPS members. We're innovative with online student collaboration and motivate personal growth and positivity throughout the CHAMPS learning community. The when. I personally send new invites to the qualifying members once each quarter. We also meet once a quarter, but it's common to have members meeting more frequently. The office, for example, the DMC office, they meet frequently. There's a lot of email communication and different people that are working on different projects that they're pursuing. They kind of meet as needed. Where? Zoom, our favorite place. It really is our primary location. We like to get face-to-face and feel like we're all at the table together. We do have a fair amount of email correspondence, and I'll tell you a little bit more about our social media event space a little bit later. We do have our own spot for the Mentor Council there. The why. This is probably one of the most important questions for me and for a lot of the CHAMPS program coordinators. We were all really passionate about finding ways to enhance the mentor experience, ways to give back to our mentors. Like I was saying, they're really dedicating a lot of their time and expertise to these students. So we wanted to find a way to give back to them and give them some more opportunities for leadership and growth for themselves. Let's see. Doreen, I'll let you go ahead and talk about the office positions.
Okay. Is there some way I can share my screen?
Sure. Let me stop share. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Can you see it or no?
Not yet. There we go. It's coming up now, Doreen.
Okay. Right here, I have the president, vice president, and secretary's positions and roles. And I have here, it says president of the Distinguished Mentor Council, as well as the vice president and secretary are required to hold meetings via Zoom regarding various tasks that must be carried out as they come up. Things such as like the CHAMPS shout out, brainstorming sessions, which three of us do quite frequently. And then, things that, like say the newspaper, if we want to work on things like that, that you guys have suggested. The little things that come up throughout the month. Each position must be available for presentations and meetings that are held on a monthly basis, as well as available via text on a daily basis for contact by other cabinet members for questions or information that is needed on projects or concerns. Seeing the president, it is my job to organize some of the meetings that we have, plus, administration is requests any meetings, then there's that as well. The vice president assumes functions of the president when the president is is unable to attend these event meetings and oversees onboarding of new members and welcomes new members. The secretary maintains accurate and current information about the club and membership, assists president and vice president in coordinating events, keeps accurate minutes of each meeting, and keeps attendance records. So this is kind of a short recap of what we do. The three of us, we keep very close contact with each other, sometimes on a daily basis. We not just about champs, but we kind of look out for each other, and we talk about things that we'd like to see happen with champs, and just so many things. And it's just very important to us to do well for champs.
Thank you so much, Doreen. If you'll let me go ahead and share screen again, I can jump back over to cord screen.
Okay. How do I stop doing that? I'm so bad at this stuff.
It's okay. Just click on the share screen button towards the bottom, and there should be a stop share option for you. Or does it say pause sharing? If you click on that, then the stop share will come up as well. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. All right. All right, Cord, you're up.
All righty, can y'all hear me?
Sure can.
All righty. I won't take too long. So the committee and I were brainstorming ideas that we thought that would help students both academically and professionally. We also deliberated for a day or two to develop our ideas to bring to the next meeting. This part was a little easy because we knew from our mentor connections that both mentors and mentees benefits from social connections. So serving as a mentor, it has shown me that our personal lives reflects in our academics. So CHAMPS gives us that platform to do what we do best. We motivate, encourage, and listen. So I pitched the idea to CHAMPS Connect. So I pitched the idea for CHAMPS Connections to the committee. They loved it. So we built on that concept. Once the concept was finalized, we pitched it to CHAMPS leadership, and they loved it. So here's the concept. CHAMPS Connection is a virtual platform where mentors, mentees, and future CHAMP members focus on boosting academic and social confidence. We have speakers share real life connection stories where you can develop strategies to help you become successful. So if you find yourself always behind on your studies or need extra motivation, then CHAMPS Connection is where you want to be. So saying all that, I know where I'll be on November 20th at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. The question is, where will you be? That's all I have.
I love it. Thanks, Cord. And we have our first one is November 20th here. So we're really excited to get this started and off the ground. Go ahead, and we'll turn it over to Antonia to talk about our mentor recognition project.
Hi, everybody. My name is Antonia. Well, basically, in a nutshell, this was brought by the DMC and the CHAMPS program as well. And basically, the mentor recognition is just all about recognizing the mentor's hard work and dedication. And we talk about dedication and motivation all the time. And, you know, myself being a mentor and other Ashford members being a mentor as well, you know, we want to be able to recognize, you know, the mentors each month. We pick a mentor each month and we give them, you know, a great big shout out on Facebook and LinkedIn to just show them our appreciation, you know, and to show them that, you know, we see you guys working hard, you know, not, you know, basically in a nutshell saying that, you know, our hard work is not going unnoticed, which basically motivates, you know, us mentors even more to keep on doing what we do for Ashford. And that's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Antonia. Next up, I have Geryna with our DMC newsletter and then our best practices project. I see you, Geryna, but I can't hear you. I think you're still on mute.
Okay.
There we
Is that
go.
better?
Yep, I gotcha.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So basically, we're real proud of the camp, and basically it's on the program that's going on, things that are new, and also things that might be important to some, and also to, give some information on things that are happening around the school, or um, things that will benefit the student, mentoring advice, new programs, and then some fun things that might be personally that would connect families, especially in this time of COVID, that gives people ideas to breathe a little bit and have a little bit more fun when you're running out of things to do. And there might be some new mentoring advice that comes across, like the group was previously mentioning, which I'm looking forward to the November 20th. And I think that's about it. We do this once a quarter, so I guess we'll be having a holiday one. Hopefully that'll give some more updates.
Yep.
I'm happy about it.
And then go ahead with the best practices as well, Geryna.
Oh, okay. So we have the best practices that the council has come up with, that we found, when all of us was in a discussion to see exactly which ones would be like really beneficial to make sure that we utilize throughout our mentoring time. One would be communication. Everyone has their style, but communicating upfront is extremely important. Setting expectations, goal setting. So this is how we grow. You grow and you achieve milestones by setting goals and achieving them. Active listening, because we all are talkers. At least I'm a talker, I know, but we need to listen, and then also to take a look back at, well, the word I'm really looking for is reflect, and make sure that you repeat back what the person might be saying, so this way you're understanding exactly what is it that they did mean. That's one thing, and then this way you can grow from there. Making a connection. I'm not really giving, I think that you'll make your connection first, but we need to still revisit and make sure that we have made that connection, or that connection is responding throughout the time that you are in the service with them. And you always want to be professional. You always want to, come across with a very soft tone, that you're interested, and being very polite and non-judging. And so professional is really good. Common ground, you want to make sure that you meet on a common ground. And I think by doing all this, we are engaging. So a lot of times we can talk about so many things, but I think that if we're doing all those steps, we have met the, stipulations that are a part of engaging as well. Setting your goals is part of your management and managing your time, being flexible, and just have an overall care about what is it that you're doing, and empathizing with the person's progress and some of their concerns. And the last but not least is scheduling the time. And I think that's basically fits all of our best practices.
Thank you so much, Geryna. I will just add that a lot of these projects that the Mentor Council has worked on really have come from a lot of the Mentor Council members.
Right.
And they put so much work into these and use their expertise to kind of push these projects forward and put these out to the larger groups for the CHAMPS program. Just a few things about our social media and ways that we can connect. I think that's one of the biggest things that we like to do is connect with one another. Kind of like Gordon was saying with the CHAMPS connections, finding ways to connect with people and meet them where they're at. We do have an Ashford University CHAMPS Facebook page. We have a lot of traffic there. But we also have our own event space for the Mentor Council to kind of collaborate on ideas or different projects there as well. We have a CHAMPS Pinterest page as well as a CHAMPS LinkedIn page. And I will say that a lot of our mentors in the Mentor Council not necessarily running these pages, but they're very active on these pages. They're posting blog posts, they're responding to students. If a mentee posts in the Facebook page, hey, I'm new, what do we do here? What is, what happens when this happens? And we have mentors just boom, 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 commenting, really trying to direct them in a way to help them out. And a note about university opportunities, there's things as important as a WASC accreditation meeting where they want to talk to students. And let me tell you that the Distinguished Mentor Council mentors, they're the first to raise their hands to jump in on this meetings, and there are multiple people. Sometimes it's something as simple as, hey, we just want to talk to some students and get some feedback. This is a group, the Mentor Council, that we can really rely on, that continually step up and raise their hand to put themselves in that position. So it's a group I'm very, very proud of and very happy to represent. Are there any questions for us about the Mentor Council or anything CHAMPS?
No.
And like I said, stick around a little bit later. You'll hear more about CHAMPS in the next couple of presentations as well. So don't go anywhere.